Alright, so we're going to be entering round number 2 against the Guado Glories for this league, and this league is for Tech Finds. So Tech Finds just going to allow us to know more techniques. I'm thinking about giving it to Nimrook just because if you look at his antis, they're very, very sparse. He doesn't have any real antis he can use, and we want him to be able to actually avoid poison, wither, things of that sort. So he'll probably be our candidate for that. Looks like we lost a pass, Nat pass 3. So we'll have to re-equip that. Let's also look, Anti-Venom, sweet. I just have to, the thing about Tech Find is you have to know which spot it's at, like which spot the technique will be on, because if you don't know that, then when you try to actually learn something, or open up the tech slot, you don't know what you're opening up. You can be hitting anything random. Looks like we're gonna have to learn Venom Tackle from Savanda, whoever that is. I'm okay with that though. Oh, and Rope can also learn Venom Tackle. This is kind of, and Nimrook. Holy shit! All right, we'll see what we can do here. We're going to have to draw out a lot of tackles, which is kind of a pain because we're also trying to get enough shots to get the top scorer prize. So first things first, we'll make this a very interesting match. We'll do a Wither Pass here, just to bring some of their stuff down. Definitely an okay strategy. Then we'll pass to Rope. And believe me, there is strategy here. We're going to have to knock out Velucha, and then we're going to knock out Bixen with the nap. Unfortunately, it looks like Savanda got a hold of us first. That's no bueno. But we can handle it. So now that we have them out, we can ensure that no one's going to encounter Mafuri unless her name is Savanda and she has Venom Tackle. Warbite learns a new technique. This might actually be a lot easier than you would think because she doesn't have that many tackles already. Beautiful. Rope learns a new technique. And Nimrook might be a little bit harder, and if it is, oh well. But Nimrook learns a new technique. That was actually very, very well planned. Yes, kudos to myself. No, but seriously, that worked out severely well. I did not expect it to be that easy. But we've already just learned 3 new techniques just from a little bit of work. And now what we can do is we can just shoot our goals out. Alright. She does have high endurance, so that's going to be a troublesome thing to deal with. Yeah, but Bixen shouldn't be any trouble at all. He could obviously score if he gets past Rope with a tackle slip. But it looks like he's going to be a stupid idiot and try to pass 40 block. I mean, that can work sometimes, but it doesn't work often. Not often enough to matter. So now it's Warbite's turn to kind of make a goal here. So he's going to have to encounter Savanda and Zalats though. I don't know if Zalats is actually a high level. Okay, so Zalats did go up in levels since he got signed like 5 seconds ago. And she'll probably use her Venom. Oh. Looks like Savanna's just going to do regular tackle rather than Venom. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I mean, she could poison Larbite, but it doesn't make that much of a difference to me. So yeah, definitely a impressive endurance there. And it looks like he's going to do the same thing, which means we should be able to score once more. In these early games, I tend to want to score as much as possible, which means at the very end of the league, I can just score 1 goal with each and maintain my lead. I think that was pretty much the exact same thing I did last time. I was scoring pretty heavily early on, and then late, all I did was just 1 goal for each, 1 goal for each, kind of push my lead up a little bit. But it looks like we're only going to get 1 for each this time around. Next half should be a little bit different. We should be able to score more. Well, actually, this here might be a mistake on their part. Oh, the super goalie, it stops me. If he hadn't done super goalie, I would have made that goal. I guarantee it. Either way, though, look at that. All those Venom tackles learned. I mean, granted, we're not going to use any of the Venom tackles learned, but they're still good to know. So that's a visible shot. That's okay. Have her learn volley shot too, just in case. For a all-sphere shot. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can always learn. Cool. And that should work out very well. So we'll go to the right here just to pull off. I don't even know which offensive player that is. We'll pull off somebody. Oh, it's Vixen. What a guy. Very nice to never see that disoriented message. So we're going to keep all our techniques there. And this will definitely make a goal. If it doesn't, I will just call hacks. And Titus should be wide open here. Well, maybe not wide open, but he is definitely able to shoot that for a goal. Well, maybe. I just misrepresented that entirely. I was like, oh, he's totally open. There's definitely no way 2 people are going to encounter him and make him lose the technique. That would never happen, right? Looks like it just did, unfortunately, but still a goal regardless. So still have to compete with that very high endurance, so Navgado's nap tackle is going to be kind of ineffective. This is actually a very good example of where nap tackle is weak. if you can't actually get the ball away from them, then a nap tackle, all that will do is boost your attack, and it nullifies the actual nap tackle's advantage. So that's where wither tackle might be a better idea. Personally, I just accept that risk. It just comes with that risk. That's all it really comes down to. Wither pass, wither tackle, things of that sort, you'll always pretty much do an effect, just because when you get to the 3, it's a 100% chance. But personally, I feel like the effects of a nap tackle are much more devastating than that of any wither ability. Looks like we might not make this though. This is a very close one. Yeah, it looks like he's got it. That's into Volucha, who's already in heavy defense. Even though we need to learn that, I doubt she'll be able to use it. I'm not gonna let her. So here we can just hope that we do have enough time to score with Larbite. I know I'm cutting it fairly close here, but sometimes you gotta take a little bit of risks. And we do still have plenty of time. If it does end up lopsided, we can always just score once more with Larbite in another game. And yes, it is looking fairly bad. Hopefully she encounters Mafuri fairly soon, and Mafuri can take her out. Beautiful. I believe this will work. So we'll pass it all the way off to Larbite here. We're going to want to shoot before the 45-second mark. So 40 should be fine. And this is going to be kind of a Hail Mary situation where we just got to hope we make it. There's a good chance we might not. And that's it. Looks like we made it. 0-6 with 3 seconds to spare. So yeah, 42 would have been the earliest we could have shot that. And I know that's like really weird and nerdy and in-depth, but that's sometimes what you have to do for Blitzball. Passes take 5 seconds. Shots take 5 seconds. Things of that sort where you have to time these things to make sure that you do have enough time to actually score a goal. Alright, anyways, looks like Shammy's staying with the Ronso Fangs. Dotto's staying with Guado Glories. That's a good idea. Dotto's fast. If anything, he's annoying. And it looks like we're almost double Tats's top scorer, but not yet. Anyways, as always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great day.